Right, first. So, looking on at 111 through 120, 111 is pretty much a carbon copy of where we started at 102. It stays pretty much exactly the same until 118 and 119. So we'll talk about 118 and 119 real fast, then we'll move on to 120 on. So if you need to figure out how to play 111 through about 117, watch the other video I've got from 102 on. All right. So 118 is the exact same as the measure we saw earlier. Open 1, low 2, 3. It's just a blue pattern going up. Now 119 is where it gets a little bit different. We're going to go open A, low second finger, low first finger for B flat, and then low second finger again. So it's just a little bit of a turn on it, and that's going to propel us into 120. So let's talk about, or let's just play these two measures first really fast, and then we'll jump in at 120. So this is 118 and 119. All right, at 120, we're going to have a pattern we've already seen, I think around measure 27, except we're going to add 16th notes instead of 8th notes. So instead of, we're going to have. Now, it's important to remember that that B flat has to stay flat. It's going to come up a lot in the next 5, 6, 7 measures. It's got to stay as a low 1, right? Don't let it creep up. It's better for it to err a little on the flat side than on the sharp side. All right, so at measure 120 and 121, 122, 123, like I said, we've seen all this before. But let's talk about 120 first. That's third finger down to low first finger. All right, so 3 to 1. You have a yellow pattern starting with a first finger behind the first tape. All right, now something you can do and should do at 119 leading up to that, when you have the open 2, 1, 2, just leave that first finger right where it is. Don't pull it up. Just leave those two fingers where they are, and then add third finger as its own thing. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. All right, so here's 120 and 121. So those 8th notes are going to feel really slow compared to the 16th notes that come before it. Just trust it, because each one of those 8th notes is going to be the same as 2 of those 16th notes. All right, and then the next two measures, we have the same pattern with a low 2 open thing going on, and then 2 or low 2, 1 open, and 123. So here are those two measures. Oh, I messed that up myself. Right, so that B flat, even I get caught on that. So whatever you have to do to mark that to make sure you're going to catch it, do it. All right, 124 and 125, same rhythm. Da 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 dum bum. In 124, it's going to be a tricky measure because of how the bow is going to move. It's going to have to string jump while you're playing 16th notes. So you have that low first finger and then third finger on the D string. And then you're going to go low 1, open 3 in the next measure, which is 125. All right, now the next 4 measures, we're just climbing up a D minor scale, starting on F natural, and we're just going to go up 3, down 1, up 3, down 1, and so on. All right, so 126, we're starting 2, 3, open. All right, the next 3, we have 3, open 1, open 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So those 4 measures together sound like this. All right, so in total, from 118 to 130, we should have something that sounds like this. I was playing the wrong thing at the beginning of that, but we picked it up. So if you have any questions on that, it's this tricky stretch, just let me know.